a very strong breakdown of the past 7 days or almost 10 days of the Iran, Israel, and America conflict, and we are going to break down the analysis of the past 10 days of Iran, Israel, and America war. So, after a temporary ceasefire, there had been escalations between Israel and Iran on the 6th and 7th of June 2026. And after it, there had been attempts made by the mediators for uh, bringing both sides on the table, and reports showed that on the 12th and 13th of June, both sides announced a memorandum of understanding, and after it, uh, they announced that there would be temporary ceasefire for 60 days. And in these 60 days, within these 60 days or 2 months, attempts will be made for permanent ceasefire. So there had been attempts made by the mediators as well, and there had been many points brought by both sides on the table for it. We will discuss it in detail, and what are the points from the Iranian side, and what points were brought by the American side. So let us discuss first the Iranian side, or Iranian developments made for this agreement. So both sides on the 14th of June 2026, both sides, Tehran and Washington, announced memorandum of understanding, and they officially announced it, uh, according to which there would be temporary ceasefire for 2 months, and there would be no escalations in this time period. And also it is also said by the American side that there would be no direct escalations on Iran during this time period of 2 months, and the assets of Iran would also be unfreezed during this time period. And when it comes to the strategies of uh, Iran, Iran also brought many points for it, and Iran asked for the unfreezing of its assets, and America agreed upon it. Also, many points brought by America for this agreement. So, let me discuss it point by point. When it comes to Iranian side, Iran asked for the unfreezing of its assets of almost $6 to $7 billion, and America agreed upon it. So this is the first that development that made by Iranian side, and America agreed upon it. And when it comes to the American side, America asked for the uh, Iran would not acquire the nuclear assets. So Iran also agreed upon it, and this is a thing that agreed by Iranian side, and Iran agreed upon it that it would not acquire the nuclear weapons or nuclear energy. So this is the first point that was that both sides agreed upon it. And also, when it comes to the nuclear escalations, there would be temporary ceasefire between both countries, or you can say among these three countries, including Israel as well. So when it comes to the nuclear assets, and the things that that had been made by Iran. Iran asked for the unfreezing of its assets, and also demanded the ceasefire in Lebanon as well. So When it comes to the Lebanonian side, Israel is continuing its attacks on Lebanon and southern Beirut. So Iran asked for complete ceasefire in these areas. And when it comes to another point, uh, America asked uh, the the Strait of Hormuz that there would be no blockage in this Strait of Hormuz by Iranian side. So America asked for it, and Iran agreed upon it. Iran asked that there would be no blockade in this Strait of Hormuz, and it would result in no blockade of this route for oil trade, and also the oil market will come down. We know that in this time period of the war between Iran, America, and Israel, the oil prices went very high, and for after this agreement, the oil prices will also come down, and there would be oil trade. It will go up, not the price of the oil, but trade. So this is a thing. This is a major development made by both countries, and this is the thing that was happened when both sides came on the table. So this is the major development so far that had been made by the mediators, and also both these rival countries as well. So when it comes to the developments of the Iranian side, Iran didn't uh, went down, and it made the uh, rivals compare that they will not be forced by these countries, and they brought them on the table, and uh, also bring the points with it, and both the countries, Israel and America, agreed upon the points that were made by the Iranian side. So this is a major development made by Iranian side. Okay, those people who are commenting, thank you for joining the live session. We are talking about the analysis of the Iran-Israel conflict of the past 7 to 10 days. So we are discussing it because a very major development had been made, and there had been an agreement between America and Iran upon the ceasefire, and there would be 60 days ceasefire, and there would be no escalations during this time period. Okay. Sorry, the camera was uh, went down, and now we are discussing it. Uh, uh, so okay, those people who are commenting, thank you very much. We cannot read the comments now, and now we are just doing the live session about the analysis of the Iran, Israel, and America conflict. Okay, when it comes to the developments made by American side, America asked for the uh, nuclear uh, that Iran would not get the nuclear uh, weapons, you can say. It would not acquire nuclear energy, and Iran agreed upon it, and there would be no option would be resulted in the Iranian side that it will not acquire the nuclear energy. So this is the development made by American side as well. And when it comes to Iranian side, there would be the unfreezing of its assets, and it will result in a large scale of, you can say, oil trade as well, because we know that Iran is very rich in oil resources, and there would be trade at its high peak after the unfreezing of the assets of Iran as well. So, uh, when it comes to another development of Iran would also there would be investment in Iran as well because of the relief in sanctions by the American side on Iran. So, when there would be relief in sanctions on Iran, there would be definitely trade would be at its high scale, and investors will come in Iran and they will invest in Iran and Iranian resources, and definitely there would be prosperity as well in Iran after the relief in sanctions on Iran by the American side. And this is the thing that America was agreed upon for this agreement, that they would make relief in sanctions as well for Iran, and this is also a major and very important point discussed by Iranian side, that this is the thing that would be included in this agreement, and after it this agreement would be made, that there would be ceasefire between these countries. So this is a very tough. This was a very tough situation, and so far this is a very major development after this time period. And we know that the war started on the 28th of February 2026, and now this is the month of June, and this is a temporary ceasefire agreement between these countries. So this is a temporary ceasefire of about 2 months. There would be no escalations. This is the thing that had been discussed in the agreement, that there would be no escalations during this time period, and also the attempts would be made uh, for the final peace agreement during this time period. So Iran and America agreed upon it, and they will also focus on the peace agreement, final peace agreement during this time period of 2 months from June to August 2026. And when it comes to the southern Beirut and Lebanon side, Israel is the making the attacks, or doing the attacks in these areas as well. So Iran asked for the complete ceasefire in these areas as well, including the proxies of Iran in these areas. So when it comes to the final conclusion or final statement of this discussion or the agreement, Iran came with 14 points, that there would be 14 points of Iranian side for this agreement, and out of those 14, two or three which are very obvious, include the uh, include the unfreezing of its assets in the region, and also the oil trade and the Strait of Hormuz control for Iran as well, and also when it comes to American side, America's major development is that it asks for unblockade of the Strait of Hormuz, and Iran agreed upon it. So Iran agreed upon it, and both sides would not make escalations during this time period of 60 days. And when it comes to Israel, uh, Israel would also not attack during this time period, because Iran and America have very strong ties, and so there would be no escalations made during this time period, and this is a temporary truce between America and Iran, or this is going to be a permanent ceasefire between Israel, America, and Iran. Uh, just comment it that it is a temporary ceasefire or temporary truce between America and Iran, or it would be uh, permanent ceasefire between these countries. So this is the agreement of about 2 months, and during this time period there would be no direct escalations between Israel, America, and Iran. And within these 60 days, final peace agreement would also be the major focus of this agreement, that attempts would be made for final peace agreement. Okay, hello, hello. We will also reply to the comments as well, and just exchange the comments. Just tell me in the comments that this is going to be a permanent ceasefire, or it is a temporary truce, or temporary ceasefire agreement between these countries. Just comment in the comment box. When it comes to the scenarios, this is going to be there are major chances that it would turn it uh, into a permanent ceasefire, because uh, during the next 60 days there will be no direct escalations between Iran, America, and Israel, according to this agreement, that within next 2 months there will be no direct escalations. And America also reaffirmed that there would be no direct military operations by the American side uh, on Iran as well. And also Iran also reaffirmed that Iran would not acquire the nuclear weapons, and also demanded the unfreezing of its assets in the region, and also the oil trade, uh, and also the unblockade of Strait of Hormuz as demanded by the American side. So there would be no blockade of the Strait of Hormuz during the next 60 days, according to the agreement. So when it comes to the preparations or preliminary preparations for this agreement, on the 12th and 13th of June 2026, mediators uh, came uh, for this peace agreement, and on the 14th and 15th of June 2026, Tehran and Washington announced the memorandum of agreement, or memorandum of understanding. And during this agreement, uh, in this agreement it is finalized that there would be no direct escalations between both countries. There would be no exchange of missiles and airstrikes between these countries. This is a thing that had been reaffirmed by both sides as well. And also Iran demanded for the non-freezing of its assets, and the relief in sanctions, and America reaffirmed it that there would be relief in sanctions on Iran. And uh, also America demanded that Iran would not acquire the nuclear energy, and Iran reaffirmed it. So these are the things or points that have been discussed in this agreement. And when it comes to the conclusion of today's discussion, it is that there would be a temporary ceasefire between Iran and America in the next 60 days. I am just asking about whether it would be a temporary ceasefire, or it would turn it into a permanent ceasefire, because the attempts would also be made for the final peace agreement within these 60 days. So what is the condition according to you? What do you think that either it would be a permanent ceasefire or it would be a temporary ceasefire or temporary truce between America and Iran? So, when it comes to the developments of developments made by Iran demanded for the relief in sanctions, and America reaffirmed it that there would be relief in sanctions on Iran, and also Iran demanded the unfreezing of its assets, and America reaffirmed that there would be attempts which would be made for the unfreezing of the assets of Iran. So these are the two major developments made by Iranian side, and when it comes to the developments made by America, America succeeded in the unblockade of Strait of Hormuz demand, and Iran reaffirmed it that there would be no blockade in Strait of Hormuz, and also America demanded uh, the that the Iran would not get the nuclear energy, and also Iran reaffirmed it that it would not get it. So these are the things which had been discussed during this time period, and within the next 60 days there will be no direct escalation between these countries. So what do you think? Either it would be a permanent ceasefire or it is just a temporary truce between America and Iran. When it comes to Israel, it would definitely attack time by time in southern Beirut and Lebanon, and also the proxies of Iran in the region. So this is a thing that we cannot say surely that Israel would not attack. It would definitely attack time by time, after 3 days or 4 days or 5 days or after a week. It would definitely attack. It would not completely stop because of the goal of the greater Israel of the Netanyahu. It would definitely attack on the proxies of Iran in the region. Uh, so these are the things that had been discussed in this agreement, and it would result in there is a major chance that it would turn into a final peace agreement, and this would result in permanent ceasefire between these countries. So those people who are commenting, thank you very much for joining the live session, and we will definitely uh, come after time by time, and we will discuss the scenario of the war between Iran, Israel, and America, and also we will discuss the geopolitics of this region. So thank you very much for joining the live session. We will soon meet after the actions made for this agreement, and when it comes to another new thing, we will definitely discuss it. And we will also discuss time by time the Ukrainian and Russian war as well. So this is Geopolitics channel. Now those who are new on this channel, this is a geopolitics explanation channel, so you can subscribe it if you want to remain updated for the news of the region. So thank you very much. We will meet in another live session, and maybe with a historical video in English language as well. So this is a channel on which you will get the historical videos, the history videos, and also the geopolitics of the present day. So present day geopolitics and the historical videos will be discussed in this on this channel, so you can subscribe this channel for it. So thank you very much for joining us, and goodbye for uh, today and or tonight, and we will meet soon. Goodbye.